I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Have you ever wondered why sometimes you can't understand every word we say? Well, one of the reasons is sentence stress. Today, we are going to focus on sentence stress. Welcome to Loud, Proud English. Like I said, today we are focusing on sentence stress. Today is just a kind of introduction video to sentence stress, and in the future I will make some more videos that will give you a chance to practice, okay? So, let's go back to that first sentence. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Now, I want you to repeat after me. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. So, let's look at this sentence. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Now, if English is your first language, it's very easy to say, I went to the beach for 30 minutes. If it's not your first language, maybe that's more difficult. Why? When native speakers speak, we naturally stress some words and do not stress other words. What is stress? Stress means we say the word clearly and we emphasize the word, okay? So in the sentence, I went to the beach for 30 minutes, I went to the beach for 30 minutes, it's easier for you to hear went, beach, 30 minutes. Went, beach, 30 minutes. Went, beach, 30 minutes. But why do I stress went, beach, 30 minutes? Because these words are content words. They are information words. Without these words, my sentence has no information. So I want to make them clear and I want to stress them. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Now, the other words, I, to the, for. These words are not content words. These words are structure words or grammar words or function words. These words don't give us information, they just connect the sentence grammatically. So let's do an experiment. Let's take out the function words, the grammar words, and let's see if you still understand the information of the sentence. Okay, ready? Went, beach, 30 minutes. Went, beach, 30 minutes. Went, beach, 30 minutes. So if I say this, maybe you can guess what I mean. Hey, went beach 30 minutes. You can understand the information and you can guess what I mean, and the communication is still actually not too bad, right? Let's try only saying the function words, okay? Let's try. I to the for. I to the for. I to the for. I to the for. I to the for? What? What is this? I to the for. Doesn't make sense. Went, beach, 30 minutes. Went, beach, 30 minutes. I to the for. Obviously, went, beach, 30 minutes is more important. That's why we stress it. The grammar words are not so important, but we do need the grammar words so that the sentence has structure, right? So we put it all together. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. If English is your second language, I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Maybe you speak a little bit like this. Maybe you stress every word. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. But you need to learn to only stress the content words. Went beach 30 minutes. The other words don't stress. The other words will be not emphasized. The other words will be smooth and a little faster. So let's try to speak like a native speaker. Ready? First, we'll do it slowly. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Okay, repeat after me. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. One more time. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. So you can hear to and the, they are not stressed. And the sound is not to the. The sound is where I went to the. I went to the. Went to the. To the. To the. To the. I went to the. I went to the. To the. To the. To the. I went to the beach for. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Went to the. I went to the. I went to the. I went to the. I went to the beach for. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Not I went to the beach for 30 minutes. No, I went to the. I went to the beach for. I went to the beach for. I went to the beach for. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. I went to the beach for 30 minutes. Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about what you should stress and not stress. So, like I said, content words. Now, what are content words? Content words, they are the words that give information. They help you understand your sentence in terms of the important information. So, nouns, for example, beach. Also, the main verb. For example, went, go, like this is the main verb. So we need to stress the main verb. We also should stress things like adjectives and the time and when. So if I said yesterday, I should stress, yesterday I went to the beach for 30 minutes, right? If I said the weather was cold, then suddenly I should stress weather and I should stress cold. So yesterday I went to the beach for 30 minutes. The weather was cold. But what about the other words? So the function words. We do not stress the structure grammar words. These include personal pronouns like I, he, she. They also include things like prepositions, right? Do not stress prepositions. To, at, for, things like that. And articles like and, the. Do not stress those. So they are the main things you should focus on not stressing, okay? Also, auxiliary verbs. So example, do, did. Do not stress the auxiliary verbs. But don't forget that if it's negative, you should stress it. So for example, I didn't go. Didn't go. Stress didn't and go. Okay? But if I said, something like, did you have fun? I don't need to stress did. Did you have fun? I can just say, did you have fun? Did you have fun? So have fun. Did you have fun? But I don't stress, did you have fun? Did you have fun? Did you have fun? Today, just a simple video so you can understand the basics of stress and sentence stress. but I'm going to make more videos to help you practice sentence stress. For me, it's one of the most important things to help you sound like a native speaker, okay? And also it helps you when you're listening to us. So don't forget that listening and pronunciation, they are closely related. So you need to do a lot of listening, listen to a lot of native speakers, will help your pronunciation. And also, if you become better with your pronunciation and understanding it, maybe it will also help your listening, right? Thanks for coming. Don't forget, be loud, be proud, enjoy your English, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.